our platform. We also recently added our health and wellness services, where you can have access to products that will help you from a health standpoint. So let's just quickly look at the affiliate program that I mentioned. I started off with being an affiliate. So I joined first as an affiliate. I paid a little over $100 to get registered, and then I started marketing the company to people. You could also pay $3.99 to get registered if you want to get access to the health and wellness services, the financial services to market those as well. That wasn't there when I joined back in 2020. So with a little over $100, I started introducing friends and family, earned like $500 a month, and $1,000, and $2,000, and $5,000, and so forth. I've earned even as high as $2,500 in a week from the marketing side. Then after being involved, I saw students making way more money using the education, and I was earning marketing. I saw two young ladies earn over $1 million in their first year using the trading education. So that's when I started to pay more attention, and eventually our daughter started trading. And then when I saw that happening, I said, no, I have to get into the education as well, because there's a lot of money involved. All right, so the education trains us on how to tap into the $7.3 trillion market. You'll have access to Nadex as well. And we also have a very unique product called the Safety Trade Technology. And then we'll have the Core Academy. Now, the educational packages, if you don't know anything at all about trading, then we have the $89 per month if you're a student with a student ID, $99 per month if you are a Forex student, and then $159 a month Forex and Nadex binary options. And then $199 a month if you want to get access to the US 30 Academy. That's a higher level education. And then the Safety Trade Technology. And I'll emphasize this a bit because it's a game changer. For the Safety Trade Technology, you'll pay $599 to purchase it. It includes the first month of the scanner for signals. So you're really paying $524 for the technology. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let me just bring it up on my screen. So $524 to give you a technology that looks like this. And then you pay $75 per month to get access to signals and have access to this website on the page here. And this sends us messages on what we can trade and make money. You get multiple messages per day, like loads upon loads of messages you're going to receive on what to trade. I will just look at a few of them and the power of the scanner, right? We have it for $75 per month, but the first month is included in this, all right? So you pay $599, you're gonna get the technology that I'm showing you on the screen, and you're also going to have access to the scanner that sends us messages on what we can trade and make money, okay? All right, Paula Sinclair, I'm gonna deputize and make you co-host so you could help me with the people who may go unmuted. Paula, co-host. All right, so Paula, just in case somebody needs to be muted, it was nice. All right, and people come on. All right, so let's talk about the Safety Trade Technology. So remember, there are two pieces to it. I'll come back to this scanner that sends you messages on what to trade afterwards, and we're gonna dive in. So this technology for your MT4 to look like this, you'll pay $599. If you're not familiar with what MT4 is, don't worry. I didn't know what MT4 was until recently. All right, so you pay $599, which includes $75. So you're really paying $524 for the technology and $75 for the signals. But we bundle it together. We don't keep it separate. All right, because you're really going to need both. All right, so let's look at the technology here. Now, normally, you said you trade USD ZAR, right, Dunstan? Are you there, Dunstan? Are you there? You went muted? Did you go mute?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great. This is USD, right? And what time frame do you trade it on?
The 5-minute time frame.
All right, so let's go to the 5 minute. Let's go to the 5 minute.
As it moves that quickly, I can't trade it any longer.
All right, so the 1 minute probably moves too fast, right? So this is the 5 minute. So it's coming to the end of the day. So it's now, you know, the market doesn't do much at this time of the day. Well, let's push it over to here, right? But what type of moves did you take advantage of today?
I didn't do much of well, I had a trade in from, I think today is what, Tuesday? I had a trade in from yesterday and I just kind of left it to run from yesterday in a sell trade.
A sell trade. All right. All right. Well, you should be in some good money, right? Because it sold off.
Yeah, it sold off. Yeah, it sold off from yesterday. It sold off quite well. Yeah.
All right. So normally you have to put in these lines called support resistance, right?
Okay.
And then maybe some trend lines, right? Am I correct?
I use a different system. It's something called what is it? The name just slipped my head now. But I use
Trading View?
Yeah, I use Trading View, but I don't use trend line or anything like that.
Okay, so I don't use Trading View anymore. I used to use Trading View.
There's a system called DeLorean.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So here's the thing about this, right? We no longer have to put in any markups on Trading View with what I'm going to show you. Yeah,
nice.
Right. I'm just bringing up this for reference, but you know, we do not have to do that. So let's go now to the technology. And you mentioned USD ZAR. For those who are new to trading, right? USD ZAR is a US dollar versus the South African currency called the rand, right? For anybody who's not used to trading, all right? And trading the financial markets from your phone and laptop, you can make a lot of money if you download a free app called MetaTrader 4. So there's a free app called MetaTrader 4 that you could download on your laptop or your cell phone, and they could use it to trade the financial markets, all right? So Joan, I'm gonna also make you co-host so that you could make you co-host. All right, Joan?
Okay, great.
Thank you. All right, so we could trade the financial markets from our phone and our laptop, just like this, right? So you download the app. So, you know, just minimize my screen. This is my laptop. Okay, this is my laptop. And you're going to be able to download this app. And then, Dunstan, right? Your MetaTrader 4 does not look like this. Am I correct?
No, actually, I just started trying MetaTrader 5.
Okay, but do you trade on your laptop or your phone?
I'm doing it on my phone.
All right, so here's how powerful this is. This is downloaded on your laptop, and these 5 indicators down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is what we use to identify trades, right? And I'm going to show you a trade, and later on tonight, you can check it to see what it does, right? Okay. But there's actually a 5-minute buy trade right here. And, you know, a number of us are going to make money off of this trade. You know, it's kind of late to make money off of it, but a number of us are going to make money off of this trade tonight, right here. Okay. All right. So let's go and talk about, for those who are new to trading, right? New to trading. In this box over here where you see all these colors and letters and stuff, you right click, you see symbols. And what are symbols? Symbols basically just gives you access to the world's financial markets. So in today's day, you could download the app. You can access the world's financial markets through a licensed broker. There are licensed brokers for every country in the world that your government allows you to use to trade the financial markets worldwide. So you get a licensed broker. I use Hugo's Way. You can look to the left down here, you'll see Hugo's Way. You can see it right there, right, somewhere down to the left. At the bottom of my screen where my mouse is, you see Hugo's Way. So you could download, you can set up a broker, multiple brokers around the world. There are licensed brokers that will give you access to the financial markets. Now, FX majors, what is FX majors? Australian dollar, US dollar, Great British pound. So in today's day, you could trade these assets and make money. Also, you could trade, you know, you mentioned ZAR, right? So ZAR is in the US dollar, ZAR is in the, sorry, oops, do this. Yeah, is in the exotics, all right? So I just added that to my list, okay? And then there are the indices, like NAS 100, S&P 500, that's the top 100 companies in the tech space in America, S&P 500 are the top 500 companies in the US. US 30 is the top 30 companies in the US, and so forth, so forth, so forth, right? And then there's energy, oil. You could trade oil, and then you could trade metals. You could trade metals. You could trade silver, gold, platinum versus the dollar. You can also trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum and so forth. So you have access to the world's financial markets, including stocks. There's a ton of stocks available here, along with the futures and all of that, right? So all of that is available right through your laptop. So with a broker, you could literally just simply click trading, click new order, and you could be buying and selling financial assets right here from your laptop and making a profit and making money. And you could withdraw your profits within hours for most brokers. So you could make your money online from your home, from a beach, from anywhere you are, and literally withdraw your money real time, okay? And that's the wonderful thing about this technology, and I love it. All right, so let's look at ZAR, right? You said US dollar ZAR and the 5-minute time frame, right? So on the 5-minute time frame, let's come right here, 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 right? So this was on a downtrend, right? Coming down, okay? Now, when it started to push up right here, what would you think Dunstan, or what would most traders believe?
That is reversing.
That is reversing, right? Or do some traders try to jump in here for a buy? Right? Because this is a big engulfing impulsion candle, right? It's not engulfing that, but depending on the time frame, you put this is 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, that's 20 minutes. So this 30-minute, this could be a 30-minute engulfing candle of this one. Would most people probably want to jump into a buy here with that happening? Right. Now, if you jump into a buy and reverses on you, you lose your money. Is that right?
Yeah.
So what most traders want to find out is when should I put in a buy position and when should I put in a sell position? Is that correct?
That's right.
All right. All right. So let's see what happened after. We could see clearly that it sold up, right? So if you had entered in a buy position there, you'd have lost the money because this most likely would have hit your stop loss, right? All right. So here's how powerful the system is. What it does, it uses some simple things, colors, simple things. One, this moving average. Can you see the red moving average going through this chart? That's, for those who are new to trading, that's the red thick line that's running through here. Can you see that line?
Yes.
Right. And then we are using 4 things. So the first thing we're using, Dunstan, is that price of 4 different things. Just four things, right? One, the first thing is that the price is above this line, the thick red line. Could you see that the candles are above the thick red line? Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. The second thing, can you see these red arrows that point down and the green arrows that point up?
Yes.
All right. So the red arrow popped up along with the price being above. Price being above means the candles, these are called candles for those who are new to trading. These red and green things that look like cylinders, right, or bars, they're called candlesticks. So here, the candlesticks were above this thick line. That's the first thing you would need to see or notice. The second thing you'd notice is that we have a red down arrow pushing down. And the third thing that we need to notice is that these 5, we want all of these 5 levels to be red. Right here, when the arrow popped up, the bottom one was red, the second one was red, the third one was red, the fourth one was green, and this one was green at the end of the chart. So we need to wait until everything is red. So is everything red now down here, Dunstan?
Yes.
Right. Now we wait until we see where this red turns green. Well, in this case, it didn't, but there's some other ways to jump in and take advantage of it. So I won't talk about that right now. But we're sold off here. All right. You know, there's something called a gap here, which you could have used for an entry, but that's for intermediate level traders. But here's where we're talking about, right? Where we saw this selling down. We saw it selling down, selling down, selling down, selling down. But then when it started pushing up, right, a lot of traders would have jumped in for a buy here because it looks like a reversal, correct?
Yes.
Right. But look, can you see that we have red at the bottom, red in the middle, red here, and then green here? Can you see that? a little blob of green. Can you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Once we see that, what that does, we call it the BS indicator. You know, for proper language, fake indicator. All right. But the developer call it bullshit, right?
I was on Sunday, so I hear that one. So.
All right. All right. So here now, that's your permission to go ahead and put in a sell. But a sell stop. A sell stop. We're going to put in a sell stop. Okay?
Right.
Well, sell stop means the price is above my entry line, which is the green line. So if the candles come down, it's going to put me into the trade. All right? It's going to put me into the trade. And then I'm going to put my profit. Let's say we go for 2 or 3 pips. Okay? Right below. So if the trade, the whole idea is that this comes up, arches over, and comes down and activates by touching the top line and pushing it down through this bottom line. Now, if that happens, would I have earned a profit downside?
Yes, you would.
Right. So let's see what happens. Okay, because the system, that's the 4 things. The price is above, the red down arrow, everything was red. And then the 4th thing is the green blob popped up here. And then once that happens, I can put in a sell stop. So let's look and see what happened. Would I have won that trade downside?
Yeah, you get your 2 pips.
Yes, right? And I'm not guessing if it's going to go up. I didn't have to do a markup. I didn't have to put in support resistance. I did not have to use Fibonacci. I did not have to use any previous knowledge about trading. All I had to do was just look at these colors, these 4 things, and put in my trade, put it in at the right space, and look at what happened, right? All right, here's another example of it. You saw, can you see this big candle? Most like this is probably some news or something. Can you see this big candle that pushed up here?
Yes.
All the way up here. Doesn't that look like the market was going to buy big time?
Yes, it looks so.
Right. And look at what happened. Our indicator said, no, it's not going to buy. It's still going to sell because red, 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 green, red. And look what happened right after. Did it sell off? Yes. So the system is spot on accurate, right? And I could go on and give you, this is USDZAR and this is what you trade. So we could even go back, you know, for those who know, it's called back testing, right? And we could look at several examples. We could look at it for a buy as well. Let's look at a buy. Okay, let's look at a buy, right? Where the green arrow was here, the price was below the moving average, started going up. We waited for it, you know, everything is green. We waited for it to turn red. You could see it started to sell off. When people see this, it looks like a reversal of trend, right? Because you could see what's going up, then it started going down. The BS indicator says, no, it's not going to go down, it's going to go up. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Can you see that it went back up? You'd have won the trade if you put in a buy. Can you see that? Right? Big push up. So this way we don't get faked out because this is what the banks do. The big banks like BlackRock and Vanguard, they use AI to drive the market down or drive it up and fake people out. People hit their stop losses, you know, and as a result of that, lose money. And but the market was always going to go up. It was always going to go up. All right. All right. So that's a bang. Here's another one. Right. All green, turn red. Right. You would have been able to get a nice small one there. And there's another one there. You could see that all red. So instead of guessing, is it going to buy, is it going to sell? The system is telling us this. And that's just looking at USDZAR. What if we were to now go and look at NAS 100, my favorite? This is, I mean, there's so many trades that we want today on NAS, right? Look at this nice buy up, all right? I'm going to jump over to the 1 minute chart because this was called out from a 1 minute trade right here, right here, right? Green, 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 red, green, right? We enter a trade here and look how many pips you would have won if you had this technology just today, right here to right up here. Could you call out how many pips that is for me?
I got,
it's in the middle number, 221 pips.
221.
221 pips, one move.
Yeah, I can see it was kind of small.
And in fact, it's more than that because the market is where is it? Yeah, okay, right here, right. From here, from down here to all the way up here, right? That's 223 pips on this one move that the system called out. Not me, the system. And there's another entry, green, 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 red right here. So if you missed that one, you could have caught that one. And I think there's another one down here, right here. There's a little dot of red here, another one. Right. So this is a boss system that we have the privilege of using to trade and make an amazing profit. But also for those who say, man, I don't have time to sit down and look at these charts and mark them up. You know, what if you could put in a trade that happens over weeks rather than something that happens in a matter of hours or minutes? What if you could put it in? Well, guess what? Here it is. Here's green, 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 red, green. Here's a trade right here, right here. Okay, so let's say you put in a trade here, you put in an entry line here, and look at what happened over the course of weeks, because each of these candles is a day. This is a day chart. So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Yes, this is a day chart, right? So look at how many pips this is. Just call out for everybody the middle number. You leave out the last two, but that's 3,889 pips.
389. Wow, 3,889 pips.
Yes, right.
In a what period? What time period? What time? Over what time?
Okay, you would have started on March 10 this year to now. Would you be happy to put in a 0.01 lot size with a $100 account and just let this sit down?
Let it run. A 0.01.
Right? $1 per pip. $1 per pip on that. Would that make you very happy, Dunstan?
$1 per pip, and you just all you're doing is just glancing at it and seeing what's going on, you know, and you're not doing anything else. Yeah, guys, $3,800 from when? March? Yeah.
So this is a boss system that we have. You know, I'm so grateful because our founder, one of our founders and our master trader met the developer, Mr. Kevin Gregor of the technology, and negotiated, because we have a trading community, we negotiated special pricing and terms. And also we have a trading community, so we're able to support people really well with the technology. This is a badass technology. And this is nice. Now, what if you went and looked at US 30? Could we do the same thing with US 30? Let's look at what's going on with US 30 to see if we could have caught a day trade on US 30. There are several of them, okay? Both sells and buys. Let's look at SPX 500 as well. Could we have done the same thing on SPX 500, right? Let me get to the end of this chart, man. All right, see? And then what if you drop it down to the 4 hour? Maybe you don't want to wait that long for your money, right? Look at this 4 hour chart. All right, look at this 4 hour chart, Dunstan. Look at this.
Buy. Yeah,
right here.
Green, red.
Right there, all right? 2023, July 10. So let's see it enter. Yeah, July 10. So that's just like 7 days ago, 8 days ago.
7 days. Yeah.
So you put in a trade right here on the 10th of July because you had green, 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 red, green. It's not going down. It's going to go back up. And look what happened. How much pips is that? I
can't see my
1,000. Let me make sure I'm calculating it right. 151. 151 pips. 100. Am I right? No. It's more than that.
No.
149. Okay. This is which. What am I on? S&P. Oh, that's why. S&P, doesn't give as much pips as NAS, right?
It's not US 30.
Yeah. Let me delete that. Let me put NAS over here. All right. So put NAS on my screen. So I'm on NAS, and we'll put our entry right here. I know I'm moving kind of fast for some of you, but don't worry, you'll catch it, right? All right. How much is that now? 779.
779. Okay.
Yeah, 779.
Yeah, 700. In fact, if we went all the way to the top, but let's, we're not going to catch it at the top. So let's say we catch it here at the reversal, right? 742 pips. Who would be happy with a trade that you open one trade? Because you could catch a trade like this with a small account, right? You could catch a trade with a 0.1 lot size, right? And you put your trade in, and you let it ride for 7 days, and you made 740 pips. Who would be happy? Come off mute and tell me if that would make you very happy. Who? Anybody?
I would increase my lot size.
I would
God.
All right.
I wouldn't go no 0.01 lot size at all. I would feel very upset knowing that I went 0.01 when I could have gone a higher lot size.
But what if you caught it from here? What if you caught this one? This was on June 8th, right? June 8th. Here it is, June 8th. How many pips is that? Somebody read it out for me.
It's very small.
1,550.
1,551.
Yeah.
1,500.
Yes, 1,500 pips. Who would be happy with winning 1,500 pips on a single trade on NAS 100 that you didn't have to mark up the charts? You didn't have to do any analysis. All you had to do was just identify the colors. But it gets even easier than that. Here's the scanner, right? Because I'm just using TradingView for reference because I used to use it, but I no longer do. Okay?
Okay.
But what if you came here and here are some trades that are being called out by our amazing system? All right, USD Chef, AUD Chef, AUD JPY. These are 1 minute and a 5 minute trade that the system just called out. You see where it says new? All right, AUD CHF. Let's just quickly bring up AUD CHF on our chart just to see what's going on there, right? And then if we go to the 1 minute, all right, we'll be able to see what's happening there right away. And then if you look at the end of the chart, you'll see red, 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 green, red, but the box broke and changed. So that's no longer considered to be a valid trade. But here you heard safety trade alert, USD Chef. Let's see what it's saying. Sell stop again. So USD Chef. So we have so many to choose from. We don't have to be sitting down waiting on one chart to set up if you don't want to. Right? USD Chef, right? Sheets red, 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 green, red. It means that, you know, at the end of the day, so the market is not too hot right now. So I wouldn't expect a quick move down. But basically what you would do with this is that you'd put your entry just below this line, and then you put your TP, you know, we recommend that you go for like 12 people. So if we were to stay here, we could literally see this movement down. But the market at this time of the day is not that strong. But let's leave it on here and then come back to this. All right, let's go to the scanner that I was speaking about. So if you want to look at indices, let's look at indices, right, Dunstan? And these 4 hour chart, 4 hour trades that we spoke about. Here are the last 10 4-hour trades that were called out by the system, right? UK oil, US oil, UK oil again. What is that? EU, that's a crypto. And then Australian 200, France 40, German 30, platinum, NAS 100, and gold, let's say USD. 4 hour trades that you could put in and sit down and just let them ride. What about the daily trades? The system gives you the daily trades. The last 10 ones that the system called out are here. So you could go back and check on those as well. What about the weekly trades? Are you seeing money don't stand?
A monthly, and you know what I'm seeing is not just money, but you know, it gives you the time frames that you can really, you know, decide whether or not you want to sit down with it or just, you know, put it and leave it.
Yes, exactly. Here's a 5 minute trade that was just called out on the indices, and it also gives you them on Forex. So you have the top 10 Forex, the 1 minute trades, the last 10 1 minute, the last, and this system is just a mint. It's a literal mint. Not to mention that there's also cryptos. So if you want to trade cryptos, Ethereum, BTC, you know, there's so much money in this system. It's not funny, right? So in simple terms, everybody, get your technology. You know, get with the person who invited you to be here. Get your own, okay? Get your own, because in today's day and age, all you have to do, I've been sitting here last night and this morning and just click trading, click new order, and putting in my orders, making my money, right? And nobody can take my eyes off this, because this is the most efficient and effective way to access cash. It is the most efficient and effective way to access cash. That's what this is. So I'm very pleased, very thankful for it. And guys, I'm telling you, lights out, all right? So thank you, Dunstan, for being my co-pilot. And if anybody here has any questions, I'd be happy to take them. NAS just started selling off. It was buying like crazy all day. Just started selling off a while ago.
Dr. Benjamin?
Yes, go ahead, please.
This is Paula. I got the system and I'm trying to set it up, but I'm having a little issue. I don't know if you can give me 5 minutes, maybe after you're finished, because I don't want to hold up everybody.
All right.
I
So
just-
what you do is that I'm going to send you, you have my number, you have my phone number.
No, I don't.
All right. We're going to send you Mrs. Tani Gonzalez's number. Just take down my number and then you send me a WhatsApp and I'll send you her number. Her along with Mr. Aaron Maddox, they will set appointments with you to go on your Zoom with you and just set up your indicators and just make sure everything is properly set up and, you know, double check it and cross check it so that you are set up correctly.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna send me your
My
number?
My number is
Mhm.
954
954
658
658
5749.
574.
9.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
send me a
you'll get,
WhatsApp.
yeah. So you're gonna get time you're gonna get time set aside with you personally, so that they can guide you through what it is that you need to get set up. So they can check they'll come into your laptop and check to make sure that everything is done properly.
Yes. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. All right, that's a part of the service that we offer within Xtream. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and I know some of us may jump to the developer's website and you will see it for $575. It's $575 for the technology and $200 a month for the scanner that I just shared with you. We at Xtream, the scanner is $75 a month. So just be very clear on that, so that, because I know one of our dear friends, one of our partners, our friend, mistakenly bought it on the safetytrade.com website. And now, she has to go and buy the scanner separately for $200 a month if she wants to get the scanner that we have included for $75. And the first month is included in the $599, and then it's $75 per month afterwards. If you want to keep the scanner. But I don't see why you wouldn't keep the scanner, because look at how many symbols it's giving you, right? Real time, right? Real time. You could see that loads of opportunities to trade and make money. So some people, man, one guy, he was homeless. He's no longer homeless, has his own apartment and his car, Billy, in UK. Another guy started trading with it December last year. Never traded before. His name is Phil. He's grown $2,500 to over $500,000 in the last year. So there's a lot of money here, guys. No hype, no excitement about that. You make money if you have the system. Why? Because the system is accurate. It's not guessing. Okay, it's not guessing. It gives you entries. Like here's another one right here. You could see green, 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 red, green. You see the market was coming down. Right here, you could see the market was coming down. You could see the entry, you enter a buy, you see the went back up. And it does it over and over and over and over again. All right. Whenever you have a situation that is ready into a trade and the buck changes, you should exit that trade. You should not stay in that trade. All right. That's the indicator to say, okay, that's not a trade that you stay in, you get out of that trade. You can see this trade sold off like this sold off like crazy today. You can see that. Look at that. All right.
Can you say that again, please?
Yeah, when the green changes, let's say you could see right here it was green, 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 and then it turned red. So if you put in a trade, here, if you put in a trade here, you wouldn't have activated the trade because it hasn't come back up. It didn't. It came back up here and gave you a little bit of profit. But if you didn't close it, if you didn't close it with a little bit of profit that you got, you see it started pulling back down. So once the box changes from green to red, you leave that trade. Okay? But if the box stays green, you could stay in the trade because it will turn back around and come back up.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Yeah.
So in that case, you would have probably lose in that case.
Well, you didn't lose the trade. It's just that if you didn't
you stayed in too long.
If you didn't take the profit that you got,
yeah, you would have lost it. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. How do you know? How do you set like a take profit?
We recommended beginners to go for 1, 2, 3 pips as a beginner. Now, when you pass the beginner stage, you will understand some other things about the system, like dirty sell stops and buy stops. You'll also understand filling the gap trades. You'll also understand trading to the blue line. So there's some other things here that's going to help you, like this blue line, this moving average blue line is another thing to know when it's going to it or away from it. So there are some other things to do to get your 50 pips, 60 pips, 100 pips on a trade. There are those things to do, but that comes at the intermediate and advanced level. And I'm not even there yet. I'm just starting to understand those things.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So if I choose to go for a trade for say a week, what would be the process like?
Would recommend that you use the weekly chart. So for example,
Right.
on NAS, you see green, 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 red, green, right? So the entry for this would be, you put an entry down here, right? On here.
Right.
Okay. So with the entry there, you could see what happened over the week. Okay. You could see what happened over that time. Right. It went as high as, how much is that? 8,875 pips. And then this, you know, it went down, came back up. If you're still in the trade, if you didn't close it down, because, you know, here's what you should do with a trade like that. You know, you're in a weekly trade, right? So, you know, these candles take a full week to form. So when it's at the end of the week, when a new candle pops up, you know, you could put your, let's say you're now up here, you're now up here, you can put your stop profit down here.
Put into stop profit.
Yeah, put your stop, you move your stop loss into stop profit. And then, you know, as it goes up higher, you keep moving it up, right? So let's say you got up to here and the mark goes up here, then you would have tapped you out here. Okay?
So it's almost like a trailing type of stop loss.
Yes, so but you're gonna do the trailing.
Yeah, but you manually do it,
Yeah. All right, Dunstan. All right, anyone else has any questions? Thank you, Dunstan. Hey, everybody give him some round of applause, some claps, some hand claps. Man, you did really well.
Pleasure.
Right?
I really enjoyed this. You know, I would love to have a longer session with this thing here. Yeah, but I'll get it there.
I do a presentation every day, Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, Sunday at 5 p.m. because I'm a marketer. I'm a network marketer first before I became a trader. So I do market the Xtream, and I'm building a team within Xtream. And but also I'm very focused on becoming a master trader of the safety trade. I'm not going to go with the Fibonacci and the trend line and all that stuff. I'm done with all of that.
Amazing. Yeah, I am on that kind of trajectory also.
Yeah, so this has made my trading life simple, straightforward. I don't have to be guessing. I don't have to wonder what's going to happen. And as you become better with using the different time frames and understanding how to use it, you know, you just set up 2 charts on the same asset, and just, you know, you use one on the 1 minute, you put a 1 minute over here, you put your 5 minutes over here, or you put your 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour, or 30 minute, 15 minute. You'll get trained on all of that. But this is a boss system. The boss system. You hear the beautiful sound. You hear the music. Can you hear the music? Don't stop. Safety trade alert.
And you could download the MT4 onto your computer.
Yes, that onto your computer. It doesn't work on Mac, Apple, right? So remember that you have to have a Windows.
A Windows. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what about MT5? You have any information on MT5?
It's not yet set up for MT5, so it's just MT4 at the moment.
You mean what is not yet set up to MT5?
The safety trade technology.
Safety trade. Oh, it's just MT4.
Yeah. So here, green, 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 red, green. You can see this is a buy, right?
But that's a buy come in. Yeah.
Yeah. So it came down to here. You could see when it came down to here, but it won already. You can see that, right? You could see that, right? When the trade was called, right? You could see where the red came down below the line. Okay, below the trade line. So if you had put in your order on this trade that the system just called right there, and put your profit here, okay, you see shot up, right? Which one did we there was one that I put on the screen I said we'll have checked later. Does anybody remember which one that was?
Was that Chef?
Yeah, it was what, USD Chef?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, USD Chef.
Okay, great. What happened? See, can you see what happened, Dunstan?
You got it.
Wow. It's way down, man.
And this is at this time of the day when the market is sluggish. You got it. Take your profit and you're gone.
Right? Okay.
So you see why I would increase my lot size, increase the lot size, go for small pips. Increase the lot size, go for small pips and you're gone. Yeah.
Yes, you just come on 2-3 pips,
Yeah,
without.
Start that out, yeah.
Man, this is amazing. This is amazing. Right? And you guys saw this. You guys saw this. It's not like, you guys saw when the trade was called, we put the lines in, and we just came back and checked it.
What time frame here? 1 minute, okay.
That's 1 minute. So those are the system calls out all the time frames. So it's not that you have to trade. So here's 4 more. EOS, USD, that's a crypto, Euro NZD, Euro JPY, and S&P 500 5-minute buy. And then these are 1 5 minute and 2 1 minutes. But the system calls them out. So you get thousands, I think it's about 2,000 trades per day. That the system
so how quickly I could get this system onto my system?
You can, Dunstan, you will. Get to Claudine. Claudine will hook you up. I'm not sure Claudine is yet a member or not.
Yes, she is. She sent me her web link today.
Okay. All right. Great.
So I'm on the ball.
All right, wonderful.
And you could network and build a team based on this same safety trade.
If it's in Xtream, but if you go through the safety trade website, there's no team building there.
No, with Xtream. No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't move away from Xtream. I'm going through Xtream, yes.
Yes, correct. So you can build your team and build it using this product.
The same product, yeah. Simple product, and and the nice thing about this is that you're able to make money just building your team on this product. Yeah.
Exactly.
So the networking part built on a solid product. Yeah.
Yes, because one of the challenges that we had with Forex education network marketing companies is that a lot of people fall out because the education takes a long time.
Yes.
Because to learn how to do this takes in the old way. Because then
the old way with the trend line and so on. Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people get discouraged because when I first saw this chart, I got a headache. The first time I saw this chart, I thought I'd never be able to read it. And it took me a long
The first time I saw it, I was like, I don't think I want to do this. This thing looked like gibberish. This is madness. I will never learn this. I will never be able to do this.
The same thing I said. I said.
Nah.
It took me forever to be able to put in a support and resistance line. It took me forever
to understand those, and I was in a room with people who were trading already. So you know how that feels. You being the newbie, you're in trouble.
So to be able to put in these zones, these support zones and resistance zones, and then after put them in, you have to put in your breakout retest, and you have to sit down and wait. So you put this in and you sit down and you wait for a breakout, you wait for a retest and you wait for a trade. So this is a breakout, and then you come to the where is it? All right. Okay, why is it it's not behaving? Okay.
Dr. Benjamin?
Yes.
Let me ask you one question. When you get a 1 minute trade alert, when you get it, what is the time frame you have to put it in before it kind of like expires?
It's not a time frame. It's when it goes to, because once the trade is gone, the trade is gone. It's not the time. It's not time. So if I get an alert on the scanner, I have to put it in like immediately. No. You need to come to let's look at one. Yeah. All right. So see Euro GBP, right? It's a 1 minute trade that came.
Euro?
And then Euro GBP right here. There's 3 of them here. There's Euro GBP 1 minute buy, Euro NCD 1 minute buy. Okay. So let's look at Euro GBP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Euro GBP. So we put Euro GBP here, I will put it on the 1 minute, put it on 1 minute. So you come and you look at it to see if the trade is gone already. Now, how do you know if it's gone already?
Mm-hmm.
This is a buy, right? Green, 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 red, green, okay?
Right.
Now, what happens is that how it becomes a buy is that when you see when the first red came up, what happened is that it came below here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Right. So when that happens, if you came up here and it's still below here, then it's still a good trade. You can put it in. It's not time related. It's when you catch it. So if you put in your line here, then as your entry and you go for 2 pips here, right? Let's see, second candle, you see you have won the trade. But is the trade already gone?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not time, is when you get to it. So if when the trade comes in, you have, because it's a 1 minute trade, you have to move a little quick because
that's what I was saying. You have to move quick on the 1 minute trade.
Yeah, quick to look at it though. Not because let's look at Euro what's the other one? It was Euro JPY, right? Because it doesn't, not all of them move that quickly. Euro JPY. So Euro JPY is on the screen, right? This is a buy as well, right? Is a buy or a sell? What was it? Euro JPY, a buy, right? On the 1 minute. Am I reading this incorrectly? Okay. I hope so. Let's look at it, right? So Euro JPY on the 1 minute. It's supposed to show me, but this is showing me a sell pattern. Am I no? That's very old then, because there are 2 of them that we're looking at. Which one was it?
It was Euro JPY, but that's gone now.
Yeah, that's gone. And there's Euro NZD.
It's not Euro GBP.
Euro GBP. Euro GBP.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Euro GBP. Here we go. All right, so Euro GBP, see, it's gone already. You see? So it's you have to move quick. That's Paula talking, right?
Yeah, I asked the question. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to move relatively quickly, but it's not how many minutes you have. It's where this is when you get there. You understand? So you could, let's look at the last 10 Forex pairs. The last 10 1 minute. The most recent one is AUD USD. So let's go look at AUD USD quickly. We'll put it on here. And then you see, is this trade finished yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, right? Green, green, green,
Not
red.
yet. You
Right.
Going to buy.
Right, so you still have time to put in your lines, put in your order. Okay, but at the end of the day, we wouldn't expect aggressive movement because the volume is low, because the market's about to close in a few minutes. But generally, that's what you would be doing. So this could stay down and go. This could go down. It doesn't have to go back up. But if it doesn't go back up, it doesn't put you in the trade. You got that, Paula? If it doesn't reverse and go back up, it doesn't put you in the trade. If it goes down, like it pushes down further, no big deal. And if the bar changes from green to red, you just delete this trade and you move on. And you look for the next one.
I guess with training, I'll get it.
Yeah,
practice. Remember, you're supposed to practice in a demo. Oh, look at what's happening.
Ooh, you see what I do? So I was going to ask Dr. Benjamin, the question, why did you put your pending trade that high up?
Somebody's shouting.
That's where the developer trains us on how to put it, just above the trade line, because
just above that moving average.
Yes, you're above the moving average, right? That's where we're supposed to go. Okay? But there are some strategies about putting it lower, but you need some training for that. So there's some people. What happened there, Dunstan? What happened there? Paula?
I don't know. We just win.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but we just won.
A minute before close the market. Paula, did you see that?
And my lot size was very high too.
And jump out.
Right? this is like this is a new dawn for all of us. You know, this is a blessing, man. This is no hype. All right, it's a really authentic blessing. Get your technology, set it up, learn how to use it, practice. There are people who are buying cars. There are people who are taking three cruises for the year because of this technology. And it's less than a year since it's been out publicly. 3 years since the gentleman has been using it, and there's less than 2,000 people in the world that have it so far, right? And so some of you should know that's a very small number of people, because it's 8 billion people on the planet, all right? So this is going to spread like wildfire. I know that for sure, right? This is a good blessing beyond blessings, man. This is great stuff. So thank you, Paula. Thank you, Dunstan. Anyone else?
Excuse me, doctor.
Hey, I like I like the sound of your voice, Joy.
Yeah, this is Joy. I was just asking. For example,
you're Kenyan, right?
No, I'm Ugandan.
Ugandan. Oh, okay, cool. All right, nice. I know it was East Africa accent. I couldn't tell for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Uganda. Nice, nice. Well, Uganda is next to Kenya, right?
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Your neighbor. All right. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Doctor, yeah, doctor, if I already have MT4 on my computer, is it better to delete it before I install the new one?
So no, you don't have to delete it. What you're going to do is that you're going to add the indicators to. You're going to be sent a set of indicators by the developer that you're going to add to your MT4.
The same one. So I don't have to open up a new MT4. No,
the same one you have on your laptop. All you're going to do, well, firstly, you have to have a live account with Hugo's Way or Xtreamfx, because the indicators are compatible with those two brokers. You can trade in any broker, because you do not have to trade with Hugo or with Xtreamfx. You could trade with any broker you have. So if you have FX Choice, you have whatever broker you're using, OctaFX, it doesn't matter. Any broker you're using is fine, but to set it up on the MT4, you need to have a live account with Hugo's Way or Xtreamfx.
But if I want to join yours, the exact one, is it Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo's Way or Eagle at the bird, FX.
Okay.
And any one of those two are fine. Hugo's Way is a very established broker. They're an able broker. So, a very credible broker. So a lot of people are using them. Their fees are not the lowest, but they're very good. They're very efficient. You get your money like within an hour, 2 hours after you set your withdrawal request.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Joy. Welcome from Uganda. Are you living in Uganda right now?
No, I'm in UK.
In the UK, all right, cool. But help us to spread the word, because our brothers and sisters in East Africa could benefit from the technology. It would be a blessing to them. It will bless their hearts, and their pockets.
Okay.
All right, you can make some money for that, right? You can make some commissions for that. If you join us, you'll have to earn commissions. Dunstan and anyone else, to earn commissions, you have to join Xtream as an affiliate. Okay?
Right.
All right. So you have to pay $168 plus the $599. Right? So you'll be paying $767 to join as an affiliate plus the safety trader. So that way you could bring in other members to come and use different services, and then we'll pay you these commissions. Right? You get paid commissions based on the size of your organization. So and this is set to go up to $1 million a month, right? So from $500 US a month, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, $1 million. So this should pay with a lot of money if you can bring in large numbers of people to come and be a part of the community.
So you suggest that I join as an affiliate, not an affiliate pro?
You can do the pro, but the pro is really for people in the US. Because what happens is that the pro covers these financial services, personal credit, business credit, funding, consumer funding, personal loans, or real estate. The loans are only for people who live in the US. So if you're not going to market to people in the US, having the pro would be not of value to you, unless you're going to be marketing those services to people in the United States.
Oh, so the best one would be just the affiliate
Basic.
for
Yeah.
the affiliate basic, and that affiliate basic is what?
168.
168.
Yeah, it's
And
99 a month, 99 a
right.
month, and then there's an annual fee of $69 for once a year. So the first payment
Right.
is 168 and 99 a month. So monthly
And
you
then-
pay 99 plus 75 for the scanner.
Right. Once you get the scanner. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 168 plus 599 to start off everything.
Yes, to kick things off, correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could be using the technology, and you can also be building a team. And
Right,
then the
but
good
then,
thing about building a team is that you can earn money to buy the technology.
yeah, use the money that you're making to get you
Yeah.
going. And so it's best to join as an affiliate basic, and then upgrade to and then purchase the product.
Yes, that's correct. And you could do both at the same time if you have the money, because some people
Mhm.
do that. But you could do the affiliate first, bring some people in, earn your commissions, and use that to buy the technology if
Use that
needed.
money to- Okay.
And don't make a mistake like I did. I went directly to the website, made a lot of mistakes, and I am regretting now.
It's
So
okay.
What
follow,
website is
follow,
that?
follow these people, follow the Xtreamfx.
Thank you for that, Esther. That's all
Yeah.
right. You know, yeah, we make mistakes. We make mistakes sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
still trying. I'm going to speak to the developer to see if he can put you over to us. I'm
Because
gonna speak-
I it's only through you that I got to know this. I wouldn't have known because Brother Bright introduced me to it. And obviously when I was speaking to Bright, he didn't realize. And then so I went directly to the website. So it was a pure error. And I think they should consider that.
Yeah, I will get it done because I have a good relationship with the developer.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the top leaders in our community. So
Perfect.
I'm gonna speak to them and get it done because it's not a big deal. It's
And
not a big deal.
I'm waiting I'll wait because I haven't bought the scanner. So everything else is done, setup I've done. It's just that getting back.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it done for you. You know,
Thank you.
I'm that type of guy. I'm very tenacious. So I'll get it done.
And
All
I
right, rest
promise you,
assured.
I'm going to tell a lot of people.
I believe you.
Thank you so
and then
much.
you could just simply upgrade your account to affiliate. You could just upgrade your account to affiliate when you're
I
ready.
will do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. All
Thank
right,
you so
wonderful,
much.
wonderful. Hey, you're welcome, Esther. We're gonna set it right. We're gonna get it
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Thank you.
Yes, you're
Yes,
welcome,
very
man.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else?
Excuse me. Yes. So you pay 160. You pay 169 plus the 599. What do you get in the package really? Just do you get the scanner and also access to the safe trade?
Yeah. So the 168 is the first month registration to be an Xtreme member. So you're a member like me in Xtreme, right? So you could build a team. Then you're going to be able to buy the technology, right? The technology is for $599, one time for the year. That gives you this for the full year, all right? So you have this for the year. It includes the scanner for $75 a month. So the first month, you're really paying $524 for the technology and $75 for the scanner, because the scanner, we put everything together. So, okay, what's this going on over here? AUD USD is going on with some interesting stuff, right? Anyway, let me get distracted, right? I love. All right, so $599 is what you're gonna pay, which includes the scanner. So right off the bat, you have the scanner right away. You understand? From day one. So you have the technology, which is this, on your MT4, and you have the scanner. And for those who like trading BTC USD, it's been 100% accurate on BTC USD.
Wow.
Yep.
100.
So 100% accurate. So,
BTC USD.
yep. I say, here you don't stand. You're licking your fingers. You better. You're going to don't stand. When I come to Trinidad, you're gonna buy me doubles. You're gonna buy me bus-up shot.
No, I'll open a doubles business for you, man. I'm gonna buy doubles. I'm gonna open up my business.
I love doubles, man. Doubles is amazing. You know, the one down in Port somewhere on the roadside there where the guys do it in the evening.
Yeah, what they call it?
All right.
A roadside delicacy kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Doubles is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Let me ask a question.
Street vendor product, yeah.
Go ahead again. Go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, okay. All right. God's power. I see your hand up.
Okay.
So are you saying you would
All
like
right.
to find a way to have better protection?
And the system called out XRP the other day, guys.
Well, why don't we go around
For those who know what happened with XRP with the announcement the other day, the system called it out beforehand, right? If you look at the 1 minute chart, where that big, huge jump on XRP took place, I think it was last week, right? Right here. You see it? XRP was flat. The system called it out green, red, green. You had about 8 minutes, and look at the move. XRP price almost doubled, and the system called it out. Right?
Excuse me now.
See it right there. Green, red, green. Put in your order just above there, and look what happened with XRP. Okay, so don't play with this one, guys. Don't play with this one. This is liberation time.
Yeah.
So may I ask a question again? So
yeah, go ahead.
Is this system an AI system, or is it it's one that looks at all the trend analysis and also average movement? Because
so that's what it's doing. So there's a bit of AI in there, this back here, along with looking at the charts. Right, so it's looking at all the charts the same way the developer trades. So the system really trades like the developer by using 2 time frames. The way the developer trades, and in the training you will get that, right? But there's training it from him and there's training from us as well, because our master traders use this as well, and they're training our classes on this, right? So you use like the 5 minutes on the left, 1 minute on the right, and there's some ways to use the 2 charts together to do real-time analysis to give you entries. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's a new way to trade, but what happened is here's his view, and I believe him, I agree with him. What happened is that we get fed all this information on charting. And what this charting does is really keep us away from the money. 99% of retail traders lose money, for those who know that. 99% of retail traders lose money. So if 99% of people losing money from learning something, there must be something wrong with what we're learning, because we're not all dumb, right? So what has been happening is that we've been fed a lot of information that we didn't need. You know, these support, you know, anybody who's ever tried using support resistance knows that support, it will just blow through their support like nobody's business. You do your research, you look to the left, you look way back for months, for years, you know, you try to find your highs and your lows, and then yet with all of that happening, boom, you see a move and it just move right through what you had set up and blow out your setup, and then you spend a whole weekend doing a setup, and after the whole weekend of doing a setup, you didn't even get to do any trades because the setup that you did was just blown out by the market. Okay?
So what informs the scanner? Is it the scanner looks into the market variables? The local
it looks on the charts. It looks on the charts the same way the developer looks on the charts. So what the scanner does, I'm going to go back to it and show you what the scanner is doing. All right? So let's look at this. So let's look at the scanner just called out let's look at Forex. All right? So the last one, these 4 were just called out by the system, right? So Euro GBP. So let's just bring up Euro GBP right now. Euro GBP. Here it is. All right. So what this scanner does? This is a 1 minute trade, right? As a buy. Okay. Now this is the end of the day. Okay. So this is going to be like erratic. Okay. You can see all these gaps in the chart already. So what happened is that Euro GBP was going up. You can see that, right? okay, your GBP was going up. And then over here, on the 1 minute, you could see it was going up. Then it dropped below the trade line, okay? When it dropped below the trade line here, right here, at this point, okay, this point. Now, if we sync scroll right here, you could see, if you look where the red is, you can look over to the left, you'll see that there was a pullback on the 5 minute, okay?
Mhm.
So the 5 minute and the 1 minute are in agreement, okay?
Right.
And then you'd know putting an order just above where the pullback happened, right? Just above there. All right. And the recommendation is to go for 1, 2, 3 pips, right? So you could see that the trade won. You could see that, right? Can you see that? It went below.
Yes, yes.
You could see that, right? You could see that green, 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 red. The red is when it was going up, 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 up. Looked like it was doing a reversal. It started going down. Okay, this is where we get tricked, thinking it's going down. We put in sells and we lose. Why? Because it turned back. But the system says, no, it's not going down. It's going to go back up. Why? Because the red here is called BS, bullshit. It's not really going down. It's the banks just faking us out. So once you put in your order just above the trade line here, right? Minute, you'll see the trade won, right? That's what happened earlier on this. But right here, I'm seeing scrolling first, right here, where it pulled back down, the system also confirms on the higher time frame that it's pulled down as well, and sends you the message called SS1, SS or BS1, right? When it's 3, what can happen sometimes is that you can have the let me see if I can find one. BS3. There's no BS3 right here right now. But sometimes there's what's called BS3, right? Where the higher time frame and the lower time frame disagree, right? Which means that those trades are not have a lower probability of winning. But you get all of that in training, okay? You get training on how to use this properly. So don't worry yourself, as we say in Jamaica.
Okay, so the package now, so the package, the 169 plus 1,599 include training and so forth.
Yes, okay. Correct.
Right.
Correct. So the 168 is really the 168 is really for the classes, right? At Xtream. So this $168 level, it includes the education and the affiliate.
Okay, noted. Good.
Right. So the $99 a month is for the classes, the videos, the library. You know, if we log in, let me try to log in here. If we log into our back office, you're going to have a back office like this. And I hope this thing. All right, so you're gonna have a back office like this. You log in, yeah, great. And then over here where it says affiliate, you know, you have Affiliate Pro, and then you see you have your FX Academy library. So you can come in here and start to learn. For those who don't know anything about trading, you can come in here and come as a beginner, intermediate, advanced. And then we also have live classes, live sessions with master traders that you go to the class and ask questions in the class live. Anything, you know, the master traders are very, very, very helpful, and they'll help you to understand even the basics, all right? And so what is a pip, what is bullish, bearish, candlesticks, you know, everything is here for a beginner, but then there's also the intermediate and advanced level training as well. Okay, and that's included in the 168, and 99 a month gives you continuous access to this platform. And then your commissions based on the size of the team you're building and so forth. Are you clear?
Noted.
All right, cool runnings, Kirk. God's power, I saw your hand was up. Go ahead.
I've been in this class so long, from 3 to.
All right, so we're done. As we say in Jamaica, we're finished now. All right, guys, because we went longer today than I normally do, and I don't want to keep people back. We all have things to do. But thank you very much for showing up. Really appreciate everybody that showed up today.
Thank you so
invite some
much.
people tomorrow. We'll do this again. And you know, I'm a beginner of the technology, so I'm not claiming to be an expert at all. It doesn't take long to learn how to use it. It's very user friendly once you get through the setup and you practice with it. You realize it's really designed for a beginner. Very, very, very simple and easy to use. All right.
One last quick question, Doc. As an affiliate, you can get commission as a basic affiliate.
Yes, you do. You do earn
Right.
commissions. Yes, you earn commissions based on the size of the organization you're building. And then there's commissions per affiliate, $25 for basic, $150 for a pro. If you want to earn
Right.
commissions for a pro, you have to be a pro. So you have to be
Right.
at the pro level to earn commissions from a pro member.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you all showing up here today. And I'm looking forward to us working together and helping one another to grow and succeed inside of our community. All right. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think we have any more questions.